took a shower, so my hair's down, so I'm letting it dry. Self-care is important. We're going to talk a little bit about that today. It does help with your mental health. Also, I'm going to kind of do it a little different. I'm still going to do my makeup. We're going to talk about mental health. However, we're going to look at shows, TV shows, that deal with mental health issues. So one of the first shows that I'm going to look into is This Is Us. Precursor, I've never actually seen the show. I've seen like clips here and there, but I hear a lot of things, positive things about the show. And it seems to cause a lot of my friends depression. They always say it makes you cry. You're always sad about something. But yet they're obsessed with it and they keep watching it. So to Google we go. Yeah. All right. This Is Us and mental health. Okay. Yes. Okay. Randall Parsons is played by Sterling K. Brown. And he has had a series of different things with mental health. As you can see, there's that's way too many results. Let's just talk about that number. That's huge. But to be fair, let's take a look at how they portray characters with mental health issues on TV. We get a lot of our information and our character building through media, through shows, through movies, through the radio. So I think it's important for us to explore.
Now, I want you to run till the worried feeling in the pit of your stomach goes away. The medication isn't working anymore. I don't want to do this to you. Overwhelming. I won't even know that I'm feeling that way, and then it just catches up to me all of a sudden. Your brother and your sister come out of me. So, I need this. It felt like my heart was going to explode. Lighten up on yourself. You know what? Randall is getting worse. Do we need to talk to someone, like a guidance counselor? Or just he's wound up tight, right? He needs to blow up some steam. Breathe. Too much pressure on yourself. I think it's great. One night before the test was born, and one just really this year. And they have to, when I let myself get stressed out, and it just builds up inside me. Do you do anything else besides run? I was thinking, like, just talk to me. You know, you think I need this, but I need this. Randall, when we started working together, you asked me to challenge you. I know what triggers me, but I think my thoughts comes to that I would rather have them. I'm pretty sure you don't have all the time in the world to heal from the things that you have. Where did I put my phone? No, hold on to that question. Have you ever really confronted about what you get from it? Turns out I'm still holding on to some residual resentments about my mom keeping the room. Well, I just told you that. How much we pay this thing?
Yeah, pause that real quick so we don't end up with another one. All right. Seems like it would be a good show. I just never got into it. Sterling K. Brown is a great actor. And I applaud him for taking on such a difficult role. I don't know if he has actually anxiety in his real life, but he's a phenomenal actor, and I can relate. I personally have had breakdowns like that or worse. Some of my closest friends that are basically family can attest to that, because I would call them in the middle of my workday fucking in pieces. Like literal pieces. I could not, my shit was, I couldn't breathe. The shaking is real. But I had no legitimate idea of what the fuck is going on with me. It felt very, very foreign. I didn't know. I thought it was my asthma. I have asthma, but this wasn't asthma. I thought, okay, maybe I'm just, not thinking clearly. I wasn't, but it was because of my anxiety and my panic attack I was in. I mean, I literally, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't think. I couldn't function. I would have to get up in the middle of sometimes important calls at work and just like walk away. I couldn't handle whatever the fuck was in front of me. So Sterling K. Brown on This Is Us has anxiety. It looks like he's going to therapy, which is great. I don't know if they're giving him medication, but parents hiding things from you doesn't fucking help. You're not actually protecting your children, especially once they're old enough to understand. You're just hurting them. That's it. No matter how you feel about the person that you created the child with, whether you love them, you hate them, if you know who the fuck they are, you have no right to tell your child that they can't know that person. They need to figure out for themselves, do I want this person in my life? Do I not want this person in my life? Because guess what? It's their life, not yours. And that child is half that person's, because DNA comes from both parents, not just one. That being said, does that mean he has the right to hate his mother? No, I don't think so. I don't know the full story. Does it mean that he may not trust his mother? Yes. He has every right to have trust issues with that woman. If you were hiding the child's other parent, what the fuck else are you hiding and not telling them? Anxiety is portrayed in shows often incorrectly. This is correct. This is actually scary accurate for someone who has severe anxiety and chronic panic attacks, PTSD. He hit the nail on the head with his portrayal of anxiety. And I am so proud of that. Because you don't often see accuracy. When it comes to mental health, it's usually played off as a joke. But mental health is not a joke. You saw him running. Okay? Running is great outlet. Not my thing. But it's also used as a metaphor. Because when you're having a panic attack, it's your body's fight or flight mechanism. And I do not have suicidal ideations. It looks like he may have. He certainly seemed to have self-harm with the cast. Again, if someone knows the full story, please drop it in the comments and educate me. Self-harm is real. It is a thing that people do, especially when they don't want to deal with the actual issue at hand. It's easier to hurt yourself than to deal with it. Because dealing with physical pain is often easier than dealing with physical pain. I mean, mental and emotional pain. Like, you see women, I see it in women more. I am one, so I tend to be in circles with women. A lot of times when they get divorced, all of a sudden they lose weight. They make a joke that, yeah, they lost however much their husband weighed, whatever. Lost the baggage, so they lost that weight. But they also lose weight. Like, they go get surgery. They go join a gym. They try to better themselves. They kind of like show him, bitch, I'm better than you anyways. I didn't need you. Look at how much better my life is without you. Another form of anxiety and depression, people. I'm not knocking it to you, boo. If you want to get better and improve your life, and that's the catalyst, use whatever your motivation is and do you, honey. But you didn't need him for that. You just needed to believe in you. But yes, it is much easier for people generally to deal with physical pain, like being hungry or being sore, having physical ailment of some kind, rather than dealing with the emotional pain and mental pain of losing a loved one. When you get divorced, it is a loss. You do have to grieve the relationship and perhaps the version of you that was in that relationship with that person. Because we have different versions of us in our different stages of life, and that's just, it just is. It's not good, it's not bad, it's not ugly, it's the fucking truth. I'm 34 currently, but I am not the same person I was when I was 19. I'm also not the same person I was when I was 21, 22, or 25. Those were all different versions of me. Valid versions of me that were needed for me to survive and thrive at that time. But if I became that same person now, no, honey, we do not regress, we progress. Remember that. And it's taken me a long time to get here. Not every opportunity is going to be a good one. Not every change is good. And every change is going to be different. Even if for the same two people, when they leave that relationship, their grieving process and healing process is going to be completely fucking different. It doesn't matter how long you are with a person or how well you think you know them. They're going to evolve into a new version of themselves, a version that has you not in it. Personally, I'm glad that my ex has evolved into a new version of themselves because I don't want anything to do with them. There's a reason we broke up, and I'd like to keep it that way. Part of the reason my education is so important to me now is because, excuse me, is because my exes said I couldn't. Excuse me. Okay, I have to hurry this up because my family needs me, but that is why it's important to me. Well, part of the reason it's important to me. Can I say it's the entirety of the situation? Absolutely not. But it is part of it. I also don't like to leave things unfinished. And one of the best ways to get me to do something is to tell me I can't fucking do it, because I guarantee you I'll find a way to do it if it's physically or mentally possible for me, usually physically. I'll figure it out and I'll do it, and I will show you that I didn't need you to fucking do it. That's me. Also, it's just time for me to take myself seriously. Okay, I'm almost done. With this look and this video, we will look at more characters and how they are portrayed, how they deal with mental health issues in other videos. If you want me to look more into this character or different characters in different shows, or even different characters within This Is Us, please let me know and I will do a deeper dive. This is my first attempt at doing a mental health look at a character in a show, and in a popular show. I'm hoping to make this into a series within my mental health series. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I am using my Huda Baby palette, and I will drop that link in the description box. been a while since I used her. So I'm a little nervous because I did break out to her glitter last time. But this is basically the completed look. Again, details will be in the description box below. And pay attention when you're watching your shows, because a lot of times there are mental health issues that are discussed. They're just not discussed blatantly. I do think that This Is Us is a show that we could talk about more, because I feel like they address mental health and mental health issues a little bit better than some of the other shows out there currently. Let me know what you would like to see in the future in the comments below. This is basically the finished look. I hope that you stay safe, stay beautiful, and it's okay not to be okay. Ooh, where is everything? Love you, fam. Have a great day. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe, like, and comment buttons below. And I will see you tomorrow.